Sims, and we're here. Finally. I'm so excited. If you can't tell, I can't even do the intro. It's Code Realize Wintertide Miracles. Are you happy? I'm happy. I can't handle it. I can't handle this. I can't. I love it so much. You need to see, like, look at our boys. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna be squealing through the whole thing because, like, I literally just, like, opened everything in the limited edition box, like all the little acrylic figures and, like, everything, and I put the game in and I loaded it and oh my god, I can't. Okay. So, no, how do I, okay, delete. We're Spacey. We're not gonna do all caps. We'll be nice. I don't know what we did in the other one, did we? We're Spacey! We're always Spacey, but there's no exclamation points. Spacey. Are you sure? Yeah, cause it makes it awkward. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, there's so much going on in here! Interesting. Okay, I knew it was just gonna be like short stories, but I love this. Go on a date with 2 characters to strike your fancy. You can even choose from a few folks outside of Lupin's crew. I knew this was in this game, but I just love it. Like, it's like they were like, you want your man harem, this is the best you're gonna get. I love it. I think we need to save that. I don't think we should start with that. So I'm wondering if you can do, oh my god, that's gonna be forever. That's gonna be endless. I don't know how it works. So, like, I don't know if it's like, oh, you can only go with these 2, or you can choose any 2. Like, well, it's only Lupin and Impy, those 2, or this 2. You know what I mean? Or, like, you can be like, I'm gonna go with Lupin and Impy, and then I want to go with Lupin and then, oh my god, guys. Ah! Oh, my man harem dreams are coming true. Anyway, so this is the alternate story. Which is kind of what I was expecting to do first, and then these are like other alternate. We can't do her because I'm assuming it's a her. It looks like her. Anyway, Cantarella sounds like a girl's name. Anyway, because amid the main plot, yeah, but who is she? That occurred in the mid plot. I don't know. So that's Sholmes from the past. So Sholmes and Finnis were in obviously the last one. So. And I think, okay, hold on. So, Finnis's route, if I remember correctly, in Future Blessings, was supposed to be the canon ending to that game, where it's like, oh, you go off with your brother, and then this one comes off where, like, it's not like you ever were with them. So it's not like Lupin's route stems off of Guardian of Rebirth, where, oh, you're with Lupin. You know how, like, Guardian of Rebirth ended, Future Blessings, we continued Lupin's path and had the little short story, side story with him. This is like, oh, after Finnis' story where we go off to be with our brother, and then they're supposed to come and be like, I can't live without you, type of a thing. So it's like it's really weird. Like, if you think about it, the chain of event. But, so, I mean, I kind of feel like we should start and do the order we did on the last. See, this is hard. Because you guys can't give me your ideas because who knows how long each route's going to take. And I'm going to be recording. By the time you see this, I'll probably have recorded like half of this. Because it's Thursday. It's Valentine's Day right now. This is what I'm doing. Because, like, fuck the world. And this was the most thing I was excited about. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that. Because I was like, it's fucking in my mailbox, I'm going home. I leave work at 4, but I left work at like 3:45. I was like, fuck this shit, going home. And if my AVP had stopped me, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going home from my boys. My anime boys. And he would have just thought I'm weirder than he already does. But anyway. So we did Sholmes and Finnis. I think we did Finnis at the end. So, like, I feel like we should kind of do the same order. Like, Victor was our first path in, I guess it doesn't really technically matter. You know what I mean? So, oh god, this is hard. You're gonna have to, so we're gonna sit here for an hour and do this. Like 20 minutes into this path is literally gonna be choosing because I don't know what to do. I was assuming I was just gonna go in and do the same order and do like, what did we do? We did Victor, Did we do Victor, Impy, Van Helsing, Saint Germain, and Lupin? Because I think Lupin we saved for last, right? I think we had to. But I can't remember if we did Victor, then Van Helsing, then Impy. I think we did because Van Helsing was like my favorite, and I was like, let's go down. Or did I do Impy in between? Because I wanted to. I don't fucking remember, guys. I guess it doesn't matter because whatever. So there's a part of me that actually wants to do Finis's route first because like it's just gonna be us chilling with Finis and being like, yay, brother sister time, because you know it ain't gonna. Well, I hope it doesn't get romancy because that's creepy. But I mean, technically we're a homunculus, and who knows what he's probably not a real human either. So we're not really related if you think about it, because we just creations. But and Sholmes we can do whenever. So I guess there's really no order to do this one in. We can go in any order. So I almost want to just you know what? Let's start with Victor. He's where we started all the games. We'll start with Victor. And then I think what we should, and then we'll just, I don't know, and then we'll just see. I can't remember. I honestly, I feel like that's sad. I can't remember if we did Van Helsing or if we did Impy next. I remember. All right, we'll just go. It's gonna get so confusing, though. I almost feel like we should go in order and do Lupin first, then Van Helsing, but like whatever. We'll start with Victor. He's a safe choice. He's sweet and wonderful, and we love him. Code Realize. I don't remember all the voices, guys. So also, we're screwed there anyway. Oh, okay. Hold on. I didn't do this. Game settings. Text speed. I'm gonna need you to go a lot faster than that. Okay. Okay. I turned all the voices off like we always do. You know what I mean? So anyway. A terrorist plot that threatened the entire world, masterminded by the genius scientist Isaac Beckford, the modern Prometheus. His desire was to become a god over humanity. His madness drove his desire to push civilization into enduring a global war. The cornerstone of this terrible plan was me, the daughter of Isaac, Spacey. I'm so excited about this game. Embedded in my chest, blossoming like some terrible flower, was the precursor to the Philosopher's Stone, the Horologium. Philosopher's Stone, a perfect substance that's the ultimate goal of alchemy, a miraculous object that's said to turn base... I forgot how this works. Metals to gold and can even bring back the dead. Horologium. Again, if we sang that wrong, who knows? The gem embedded in the heroine's chest and the cause of her deadly poison. It functions as her heart and thus cannot be removed. I think we missed the first one because I didn't know Code Realize was a glossary term. I was like, why is this in red? Look, guys, I haven't played this game in a while. I forgot how shit works. Anyway. This false heart, eternally beating with its poison running through me, is my curse. However, without having anyone to reach out to, without anyone being there to reach out to me, my fate to live my life as a monster, that quietly began to change on the day I took the hand of the gentleman thief. Then, to search for my father and to discover the purpose of my being born, I came to the city of Steel, London, where I met many of my friends. I feel like they could have done like an intro chapter, like this refresher, and then been like, dun, 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 and now pick your thing. Just to kind of give you the backstory, so because we're gonna have to read this like 17 fucking times is all I'm guessing. So, I don't know. Ah! I love them so much. I love them all. Guys. I'm gonna cry so much when this one's over. Because we have nothing to look forward to anymore. Other games, but like, not this one. Anyway, I'm so happy with how fast they freaking localized this one. Like, I'm not even kidding. They were like, hey, this just came out in Japan. We're localizing it. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway. The magnificent gentleman thief, Arsène Lupin. Arsène Lupin, even after helping prevent Code Realize, the terror plot that threatened the entire world, he lives a carefree, globe-trotting life, upholding his code as a heroic gentleman thief. The dream-chasing genius engineer, Impy Barbicane. I know we were calling Impey the whole time, and the other ones, and that's totally fucking wrong, so I have since trained myself to say his name properly. That's what you'll notice. Anyway, sorry. I just figured his name couldn't be Impy. It just sounded so dumb. Like, sorry. I thought it was like Impey doesn't sound right either, but it just had a little more flair to it, I guess. You know me, I can't read and I don't know how to say things. There's a character in here when I saw the intro segment, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce his fucking name. We're gonna fuck that up. Impy Barbicane, after. A science-loving genius engineer. When Code Realize was executed, he sacrificed his gravity alleviator to minimize damage. Ever since, he's striven to fill the alleviator-sized chasm in his heart. Oh my god. That's adorable. Oh my god, this sounds like a really bad dating game. Like, will you be able to fill the gravity alleviator-sized chasm in his heart? Oh, I love them all. The sin-bearing alchemist, Victor Frankenstein. Victor Frankenstein. After. He tagged along as part of Lupin's crew, fighting to stop Code Realize and to prevent another atrocity caused by science. After the incident, he left the government and became a doctor, striving every day to help others. He seems to get along well with fellow Dr. Watson. There's no Watson path in this. Oh my god. Is Watson like a possibility in the pairings where we can have a date with Watson and Frankenstein and then Watson and Holmes? I can't even handle that. We got to get into the game and enjoy it before we get into the debauchery, because that's going to be inappropriate. All levels, that's going to be inappropriate. The mysterious, elegant, noble Saint Germain. I was reading it in Tour Guide Spacey. I'm sorry. Saint Germain, after. A member of the secret society Idea. During the Code Realize incident, he opposed the will of Idea and worked behind the curtains to assist Lupin and the others. He also got a little stabby with us, but it's okay, because we love him anyway. Oh, they saved the best for last, didn't they? Sexy face. He's literally, I literally had this conversation in my head with myself. I was thinking about it last night. Like, the best character ever in one of these games is Van Helsing. He's the glasses character. I love the glasses character. He's the angry one. I love the angry ones that are kind of dicks. You know I do. And he slammed us against a wall. If they slam me up against a wall, I fucking love him. He's like 3 for 3. He's fucking perfect. Anyway, the war hero dubbed as the human weapon, Abraham Van Helsing. Abraham Van Helsing. After. Gotta wait for it to scroll. In the midst of the Code Realize incident, he discovers that Finis is not, in fact, the target of his revenge. There are still many things that trouble him, but for now he works alongside Delacroix II to protect vampires. Oh, Deli! Meeting each of them, the countless days I've spent with them, this helped nurture the love in my heart when I thought I was but a doll. The things that gave warmth to my body when I thought myself a monster. My heart is racing, I'm so excited, I can't even. This is why I was able to save him. My brother who suffered, yearning for love. Why I was able to make that confrontation with the scientist who met a wretched fate, driven mad by his lost love. It's really sad because I really hated Finis through the whole game. I'm like, he's a douche weasel! But like, now it's like you see him and she's like, oh, my poor brother. And you're like, oh, poor Finis! And you're like, wait, what happened? Just because I love this game so much and I'm so happy that I'm like, oh, poor Finis. Look, we made our house so cute. I want to build this in The Sims, but there's no way to build like... Oh, I can't get the... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I can't get my... I don't have my thingy-majiggy. I don't have my little thingy to point. My finger to point, because this is on my PlayStation and not my Vita TV. So I can't use my little touchy pad to point. No, I can't do it. You see what I'm saying? The tower thing on the right, that's like the cylinder. Not the brick one, but you know, the one that looks metal and round. Can't build on The Sims. Anyway. In the end, Father's mad plans vanished into the sky along with his desires. I've since returned to my home in Wales, where I now live with my little brother Finis. Wales! The southwestern region of the United Kingdom, and a place of rich history and lore. It is also home to the mansion where the heroine was born. Created. Finis, after. The heroine's little brother, who was hostile to her at first, but in overcoming a series of incidents, has become family in the truest sense. So it's okay for us to like him. It's fine. At times, my friends visit me, and at others, I go visit them. However, my brother and I usually spend our days together in peace. The house is so fucking cute. Like, it's like got the adorable little cottage front and the center brick part, and then some of the little things you're like, that's some weird looking shit. Like, it's bizarre. And just when I've begun to get used to this newfound lifestyle, winter and its crisp air had arrived sooner than I could realize. It's funny though, we're getting this on Valentine's Day, but it's all about like Christmas love, so it's weird. But every breath, a white cloud in the winter cold, and the wind brings with it a frosty bite now. Of course, for most of you guys, and anywhere you live in the north, you're freezing your asses off right now, and I'm like, it's like 60 here, okay? It's a cool 60 though, it's cloudy. It's a season that is inherently quiet, inherently lonely, but I'm certain this town cares not for the cold, and is filled with liveliness today as usual. No, in fact, this winter will be more exciting than ever. It was only a few days ago that I found out. This year, it seems, London is planning a grand Christmas celebration to coincide with the unveiling of the Reconstruction Memorial. Christmas! A holiday to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. In Christendom, is that really right? Well, it is traditional to spend this day with family and presents. Just like Easter is all about a bunny and eggs. Look, we bastardize shit, and it's more on that way, okay? I'm not religious, so I celebrate Easter, and that Easter is all about the magical bunny who leaves you fucking eggs and candy. Whatever. Led by Queen Victoria, Christmas trees will adorn streets all throughout the city. Alexandrina Victoria. I had to stop. Alexandrina Victoria. God, her name. Supreme leader of the British Empire and a beloved, widely supported monarch who puts her nation above all else. Christmas tree. A tree, traditionally pine, that is decorated during the Christmas season, which represents the tree of knowledge in the book of Genesis of the Old Testament. Originally a gentry tradition, it spread to the UK when the British royal family adopted the tradition. Actually kind of interesting, because I'm just like, oh, I did not know that. Just like, it's a tree that we decorate. Why do we do this? Who the hell knows? We just did. It's kind of funny, because if someone who didn't celebrate Christmas doesn't know, it'd be like, so why do you decorate a tree? You're like, I don't know. Like, that's a good question. I don't know. We just do. Like, why do you have a bunny rabbit that leaves you eggs on Easter? That's a good question, because who the fuck knows? That has nothing to do with Jesus Christ's resurrection or whatever, right? Is that what it is? Whatever, right? I don't know. I'm not religious, people. I don't know this shit. I just know. I don't know. There will be many stalls at the Christmas market as well. Jesus, it's all glossary right now. Christmas market, a street market held during the 4 weeks of Advent. One can find a variety of items to buy here, from fresh produce to Christmas decorations. If the city is decorated with holiday colors, I'm sure it'll look more beautiful than usual. I'm surprised they didn't do holiday colors and then tell you what the holiday colors are, because, I mean... And on such a joyful day as that, it's hard to picture Lupin and his fun-loving crew simply sitting by doing nothing. Something's bound to happen when Christmas arrives. That much is certain. My chest is full of excitement as I consider the holiday that's fast approaching. Yes, this is the story of a particular Christmas that occurred in a Wintertide London. It's a Wintertide miracle! Get it? I'm so excited. Some call the apex of science and technology, capital of the British Empire, Steel London. Many seasons have passed since its famous city of Steel was bombarded by Nautilus, the battleship. Many seasons have passed, so, like, how long? That sounds like years. I mean, there's 4 seasons in a year, so, like, many seasons could literally be like it's been a year, but I don't know. Nautilus, after. A battleship of unprecedented size constructed by Nemo. Oh, Nemo. Amidst Code Realize, it inflicted massive damage upon London, though it was ultimately expelled into the sky where it was never seen again. Until now. A great event in United Kingdom history, the incident known as Code Realize, which was created by the scientist Isaac Beckford. The United Kingdom! Britain. A powerful nation of Europe known by many names, including Great Britain and the United Kingdom. Its proper name is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The wounds inflicted upon the city on that day healed as they usually do in time. Before I knew it, winter was here. Even in the steel city that runs on steam, the chill of winter slowly begins to take hold. Are we supposed to be... Here's the problem with not having the voice acting on. I'm reading this like me, but I'm just wondering, are we supposed to be like Victor right now? I don't know. Steel London, Lower Town. It's been months since I opened... We're fucking Victor. Okay. I forget the voice I gave him, guys. I mean, I remember the Impy voice, and the Lupin voice gets reused all the time, and of course the Van Helsing voice is just my bitchy voice. My bitchy man voice, and Saint Germain, I can't quite... I'm pretty sure Victor was just kind of normal and just a little timid, just a little normal. We'll just kind of go normal and then we'll figure it out. I don't really remember. I don't. So I'm going to try to ease into it because I cannot for the life of me fucking remember this shit. This is why I could never do voice acting because these assholes fucking remember shit. They're like, wait, hold on. I know the voice I gave him. You know what? I'm wondering though, when you've done so much, you're like, that character was 5 years ago. Play me some clips. Okay, I remember what I did. I mean, I just seriously wonder. But, like, I'm not going back to watch any of my priors, so. Anyway, it's been months since I opened this clinic here in a part of the city that never rests. I'll adapt into it. I can't really quite remember until anyway. Of course, in the beginning, people could only stare in bewilderment, wondering why I'd open up here of all places. Thankfully, my reputation has grown since then, with more and more patients coming each day. This is not right. I know it's not right, guys, but I can't. I don't know. Well, I thought of that as I chose to do Victor. I was like, I don't remember the voice I gave him. We probably should have started with somebody that was easier, but to remember the voice, and I would have eased into it, but... Well, to be honest, it might be a bad thing for a clinic to be this busy, but today, like every other day, the clinic is open and the patients are many. I don't know who's saying, Gah! Ow! Who's Darius? Oh! I forgot about him. Okay. I see. So this muscle here, I'm going to move it now, slowly. And tell me if you feel any pain, okay? Oh my god, Victor, I love you so much. You're adorable. Look at your cute little sweater. You're so cute. Oh, I can't handle it. Oh, they all got new fashion makeovers. Can I just tell you? They got new fashion. They're winter fashion. Okay. And the little cards that came with it's like, oh, it's beautiful. Saint Germain's coat is like fly as fuck. Can I just tell you? It's gorgeous. Anyway. Wait. Doctor, I already feel pain and... I don't remember Darius's voice, so whatever. Yeah! He had a gruffer voice, but I can't do it anyway. Okay, all done. You've got a herniated disc. You look so gentle, but you really are evil. At least I know what I'm doing. Besides, you don't want to be in pain forever, right? Good. Guess not. I'll prescribe you something for the pain, but you need to keep the affected area cool. You'll need to rest until the pain is gone. What? Rest? You're joking, right? He's sounding a little bit too much like Impy, but, like, I can't do... I don't... Guys, I'm so broken. I need, like, a seriously, like, long-ass break from Atome games. I'm not even kidding. I can't do the voices. They hurt me. Like... Gotten to the point where even doing the Impy voice is gonna be really fucking difficult. I'm a bit... Like, it's getting to the point where I can't do that. Like, I literally can't. Like, there's something where, like... I've broken my voice. Anyway. How's it supposed to look when the people find out a backache took the tough mafia boss? Took out the tough mafia boss. I didn't read that properly, sorry. Wait, kid, I can just suck it up and ow, owie! Owie. Owie.
Take it easy, Papa. And just listen to the doctor. You don't want it to get worse, do you?
I don't remember if that was her voice, but it's her voice now, so fuck it. Oh, Shirley! You're really worried about your papa, huh? You grew up to be as sweet as your mama. Your papa's so proud of you. Oh my god. I kinda missed him. He's such a drama queen. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Doctor, Go ahead and sedate him next time.
Man, I'm glad it wasn't anything major. The family's gonna be so relieved. Yeah, I guess it's just par for the course, though. I mean, the boss is reaching that age. When you're old, you get cold a lot easier. Ow! Why'd you hit me, boss? Eh? You don't know? You got a real big mouth, Passy. If you want, this nice doctor here can take good care of you. Come here, we'll give you a demonstration. What? I think I'm okay, boss.
Come on, be quiet, you two. Papa, you really need to rest.
And so it was. As one can see, today's patients are very familiar to me. A maid man. Oh. A maid man I met during. A maid man I met. That's a lot of M's. During a previous incident, the boss of the Gordon family, Darius Gordon. Darius Gordon, the boss of the Gordon family, a London mafia. He has a strong sense of moral obligation and duty, but is nonetheless a doting parent to his daughter. He met with Lupin's crew during a certain incident and has kept in touch since. I fucking love that route. You know what it is? It's really just the clothes. Like, it was everything else about it. I gotta unplug my remote because I can't sit far back as I need to. Like, can I just tell you, this game is so fucking nice on the giant TV because it's like, it's almost life-size. Anyway. His only daughter, Shirley Gordon, and her bodyguard, Passy Montbrun. Montbrun? Anyway. Shirley Gordon, the sole daughter of the boss of the Gordon family, a London mafia. Strong-minded, energetic. After meeting with Lupin's crew during a certain incident, she becomes the heroine's first female friend. I'm getting a little tired of the glossary already, but... Passy Montbrun, an underling of the Gordon family, a London mafia. I feel like we just need to tell you that again in case you didn't get it the first 2 times. All in all, he seems to have earned the trust of the boss and is oft appointed as Shirley's bodyguard. He never takes off his goggles in front of people, so no one can say what his face truly looks like. Interesting. Family. That sounds nice. Just seeing this group who, strangely enough, gets along so well makes me smile. But you're always helping me out, Doctor. My guys are always coming to you, too. I'm just thankful that such a reliable doctor can always examine us for so cheap. It's nothing, really. In fact, I should be thanking you in regards to my expenses. The Gordon family is always selling me medicine at wholesale prices. I'm able to keep my rates low because of that. Haha, really? There's always a give and a take, I guess. Most of the residents this side of town don't even have enough money to see a doctor. And the ones they can afford are just quacks. Get stuck with one of those doctors and, well, most of them just rob you blind, leaving you feeling worse. All that's considered, we rest easy knowing we can help you out. We're really counting on you, okay? I had an idea of how bad the healthcare in lower streets was before moving here, but it's completely different from everything I've read in the papers or heard from others. Down here, people die every day just because they aren't able to receive the proper treatment. It's a tragedy. Opening a clinic like this, here, it just feels very personal to me. Yes, of course. Though my main profession is in the scientific field, I have much to learn in regards to medicinal practice. Yet, I'm here and will do my very best to help the people in Lower Street. If you ever need anything, you just let me know. He's so cute. I just want to squeeze him. Oh, Victor, I love you. I love all of our boys, I really do, but like... just... Likewise! Seriously! We're counting on you, Doc! Doc? It's still embarrassing being called by such a name. As I scratch my chin as if to change topics, Darius chuckles. By the way, I've always wanted to ask, what's the old leader of the Royal Alchemists doing opening a clinic in a place like this? That's... Well, hold on. I'm not saying you're making a bad choice. I just thought it was a little strange. Someone with your clout could have done anything he wanted. All I can say is, a lot has happened, but I don't regret it at all. Truth be told, I could have gone back to the Royal Society and helped people from there, creating new medicines at a blessed facility and saving those suffering from incurable disease. While that's a respectable path and one in which many would be saved, I can't help but consider, as a scientist, I think it's important I understand what the things I create will bring upon bring upon to people in the end. I'm sure that's information I would never gain if I just locked myself in a lab all day. Scientists must always take responsibility of what they've made. And that's the lesson I learned from watching The Fate of Isaac the Scientist. And then... Cece or Sissy? I think it's supposed to be Sissy, but we call him Cece, didn't we? I don't remember, but anyway.
Oh, it's that cute little corgi from before.
As if to prevent me from overthinking, our mascot dog comes over.
Oh, you little puppy face.
I think it's supposed to be Sissy, but see, it looks like Cece, so...
You're Cece, right? You got a bit rounder. So cute.
Cece or Sissy or something. A small dog with a prosthetic leg, an official heat pad... Oh. Head pad. I was like, heat pad? Head pad. I just transposed some letters in my brain. Anyway, a small dog with a prosthetic leg, an official head pat recipient of Lupin's crew. Head pat recipient. Cece is quite fond of the heroine as well as gnawing on Impy. Yep. Hello, Cece. I'm glad you seem to be doing well. He looks so unimpressed. Oh, if Cece came out, it's about time to wrap up my morning exams. It's so cute you kept him. All right. Sorry about keeping you here for so long. No, it's no problem. I had fun talking to you guys.
Hey, I forgot to ask. How's that girl doing? I haven't been able to see her much since she left to Wales. I hope she's doing okay.
Closing my eyes after Shirley said those words, I let my lips say that name. Oh, he's pining for us. That's adorable. I love it. No need to worry. Spacey, she's doing fine. She'll come with her brother for checkups, but she seems completely healthy so far.
That's great. When's her next visit supposed to be? There were a few stories I forgot to show her the last time she came here.
Or stores.
I forgot to show her the last time she came here. And next time I want to go to this one and get groceries.
Hey, milady. Why is this grocery list so long? Who do you suppose will carry all this? Sorry for all the noise, Doc. My daughter's always looking forward to seeing that girl. You'll have to forgive her for being so excited. Oh, no need to apologize. I think it's great. It's good for her to have a friend like that. Yes, things like going out with friends, talking together, catching up. Oh my god, he just doesn't know he's pining. This is adorable. I want her to have more and more normal experiences like these. If it's me or Lupin or the others, I'm sure we'd be more like guardians instead of a friend to her. As I pondered this, my noisy patients began to get up from their seats. Oh, ouch! You know, I think it's getting better. All right then. We'll see you again soon. Thank you, Doctor. Here, boss, let me help you up. Okay, Doc. Sorry for all the noise.
Please let me know when the next time she's here.
I see the lively bunch off as they leave, and I let out a sigh. Perhaps it was because the group was so lively that everything got so quiet as soon as they left. I wonder how everyone else is doing. After we stopped Code Realize, which was directly connected to each of our objectives, Lupin's crew members, including myself, have all begun to walk our own paths. There was someone Lupin wanted to talk to about what happened, and he left to France with Impy. As for Impy, the gravity alleviator he was looking for vanished with the Nautilus. He said that he wanted to create it. Gravity alleviator! A special device that reduces the weight of an object by creating a repulsion field. It requires a tremendous amount of energy to use. Van Helsing went on a journey with Deli to search for the surviving vampires. Oh god, Van Helsing, why are you so gorgeous? Goddamn beautiful son of a bitch. The Count appears at unexpected times, as usual. I heard he was affiliated with a secret organization, so he must be very busy. Did we not know that in I don't really remember. And those twin siblings who escaped the incident are currently living peacefully in Wales. And they live together peacefully, as a family. He keeps saying peacefully. I'm no good. I feel lonely when I'm reminded. Oh, you poor precious thing. I just want to hold him. I wonder when it was exactly. The last time everyone was together. It hasn't been that long, but the memories feel terribly distant. Oh, the wonderful conversations we'd have. Spacey's smile, as lovely as a colorful bouquet. Oh, he's totally fucking in love. Oh, sorry, Cece. It's cold outside. Let's go back inside the building after we take a look at the mailbox. Without knowing what those words were that unwillingly fell out of my lips, I carry Cece, who had been rubbing against my foot, and walk on quietly. The clinic's operating hours came to a close, and the sky became alight with brilliant stars. Where does he live? I looked down towards the desk and checked today's patient's medical records. Our precious little Victor. The weather's definitely cooling down, and everyone's getting sick. I expected as much. I should prepare a bit more fever reducer. I've got to check my supplies later. Even after completing the day's last diagnosis, there's still so much that needs to be done. Preparing medicine for tomorrow's examinations, working on my research for the new medicine. I've only worked on it a little at a time. I make some tea after finishing my main tasks, and then I begin to look through the letters I pulled out from the mailbox. Is this from the Royal Society? A list of medicine recently approved and... Oh, it's from that patient from before. Thank you for curing me. I'm glad. I truly am. I open the envelopes one after the other. Letters from old colleagues, contacts from doctor friends, and among them, a letter from me. Oh, is this envelope? I knew it. A letter from Mother. Mother? Victor's got a mother? Okay, I mean, like, obviously they all do, but, like, Victor's never mentioned a mom. What? What? He's never mentioned his mother. Ever once. And... Wow, anyway. Seeing the familiar handwriting stirs a nostalgic feeling inside me. It's only natural. It's been years since I left Switzerland to follow the path of alchemy. I was so elated to say that I was leaving home to join the Royal Society. Never would I have dreamed that I'd see my name on a wanted list, and that I'd join a crew of thieves. I couldn't contact them while I was on the run, and I'm positive this terrified my parents. And she wrote of her garden in bloom, of the festival in town. As I read the words so casually arranged on the page, I reached the final sentence. Wait. I'm sorry. This is such a mom thing. Like, when are you gonna get married and give me grandbabies? Like, but also, it's just funnier because you know the whole point of this is him being like, God, I can't stop thinking about Spacey and I want to be with her and I'm going to run off and go tell her of my love. But it's just hilarious because you know that that's coming. That's the whole point of this. And then his mother's like, maybe you should tell that girl you love her. You think? Grandbabies. Jesus. Like, not that I don't think we can have babies anyway, and I don't want them, but like, I just fucking find this hilarious. Anyway, you're a grown man now. You should really think about settling down. As much as I'd like to, I don't think that'll happen for a while. Yeah, especially when you're pining over a girl that you're, like, too chicken shit to go after. Like, go after me, goddammit. She always ends saying the same thing each and every time. My response is always the same, too. When I find someone, I will. Holding the pen, chuckling to myself, I really was about to write that. I stopped myself suddenly. Because he's thinking about us. When I decided to leave the country, my mother cheered me on and sent me off. When she found out I'd quit the society and was being viewed as a criminal, she must have been so worried. I wonder if she'll be okay if I don't write to her to ease her mind. Maybe it's okay if I write a little. Muttering as if to make excuses to myself, I start moving my pen once again. You could always, like, write later. You don't have to, like, write to her the second you get it. I'm just saying. I haven't yet thought at all about settling down, but... Oh. Oh! 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 Be still, my heart, he's writing to his mommy about us. That's so cute. And there is a girl I'm interested in, actually. She's gentle, kind, and homunculus. Okay, I think that'll do. And then end it with a period. I like that they have to type. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Now, to wait for the ink to dry. I was hesitant at first, but once I started, it wrote itself. It was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. And before I knew it, letters filled the page. No, wait. I just realized what I'm doing right now. I'm bragging about how cute and wonderful a girl Spacey is. How about how cute and wonderful girl Spacey is? Fucking A, Tim. Why you ruined it so fast? Anyway. About how hard she worked with her friends on her journey? Such content filled up more than half the letter. I wonder if it's okay to send this. I feel like I went a little overboard, but I thought about it for a moment. Well, it's all the truth. Father and Mother will be relieved once they read this, and then my mother will be asking when we can meet her, and 5 years later I'll be like, I haven't told her I love her yet. Another thought came over me. It's okay because it isn't a lie. She's absolutely important to me, and she's cute too. As a friend and as one of her guardians, I can say all of this without a doubt. All right, I'm ready to send it out. Cece, come on. I feel uneasy about some of it, but I just want to give my parents peace. I shoved the uncertainty out of my mind. Thinking back on it now, if I'd paid more attention to that feeling, maybe the incident that followed would have never happened. This sounds bad. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I had paid more attention to the feeling of loving her, what happened next wouldn't have happened, you know? She died and I'm alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why does that sound like ominous and not like happy romantic? I mean, it's got to be happy romantic or like I'll be so fucking mad, but I can hear the sound of water flowing below me. I don't know who we are, so I'm just going to read now. Looking down, I can see water rippling, reflecting the gorgeous colors of the sunset. Victor... I look over and understand what's happening. It's a dream. On that day... Oh, so we're still Victor. Oh my god, are we gonna be them the whole time and never us? Wow, that's weird. Okay, I'm sorry. I just figured because it stopped that it was translating into... Sorry. We were transitioning and then... Okay. Right before Spacey went to Wales, a dream of our last walk through London. It must be a dream. Because there'd be no way you'd be looking at the water as you are now, next to me. Spacey, be happy with your family. I was able to realize that it was a dream. Yet my lips blurred out the same words as before. If I had been able to say a different phrase, I may have been able to see a different future. But I only repeated that predetermined phrase, and not changing a single word. There's no need to hold back. You're just a normal girl now, and you two are normal siblings. You two are finally able to live together, and I hope you can make up for lost time. Of course, I'm planning on it. Spacey learned the truth about her father and brother due to the incidents involving Isaac. I don't really know what happened other than what I was told, but Isaac died at the end of it all. Spacey and Finis decided to return to their hometown and live together. Of course, I think it's wonderful for her to live with her family. But it seemed the whole crew, although happy, felt melancholy in their parting. You can always rely on me no matter what. You don't ever need to question that. Those words I chose. Can I truly say those words were from my heart? Victor, don't make that face at me. It's not like we won't ever see each other again. You promised you'd come for a checkup, so remember that, okay? Whenever you're in London, come by, no matter the reason. For me, for everyone. We'd be so glad to see you, okay? Spacey? She stared into my eyes so intently. I believe she wanted to say something. However, it's nothing. She muttered that one singular phrase, as if to stamp the feeling from her heart. Thinking back on it now, it was probably because I stole the words from her, and she had nothing left. I said what I did in order to quell the thought that we may never see each other again. I was afraid that it would hurt. The clock tower's bells go off in the distance. The bells seemed louder with every strike, as if to remind me we've reached our limit. Come, let's head back to the mansion. It'd be terrible if you caught a cold now. Yeah, thank you, Victor. I'm glad I could take a walk with you again. After that, the group and I continued our casual chit-chat right up until she left. And that type of conversation, full of levity, always feels like it'll never end. Because of that, I think I really had to persuade myself of that fact. The best thing for her is to be with family. That's why I should quietly push her back. But I was aware, for quite some time, that I held another desire close to my heart. Even still, I took a step back. I can't help but think, even now, that the words I said back then, and the actions I took back then, I wonder if it was the right choice. For me, and for her. What if I did something different? What if I actually had courage? Would I have been able to change something? Oh, our little Debbie Downer. I love you so much. What I hear as the dream ends, the usual rowdiness of Lower Street doesn't seem to be here. Are we living with Watson? Instead, there's the calm, repetitive sound of wagons and of chimney sweepers working. Oh, opening my eyes, I see an unfamiliar ceiling, an unfamiliar table set, and the smell of a different kind of coffee. And suddenly... Watson! I love you, Watson. You're adorable. Oh my god. I don't remember the voice we gave Watson fucking it up. I don't even remember the voice we gave Sholmes. I really don't. I called him Holmes before, didn't I? Because he's fucking Sherlock Holmes. Even if he wants to call himself Herlock Sholmes. He's fucking Sherlock Holmes. Whatever. I don't remember the fucking voice we gave him. I don't remember anybody. Like, this is going to be hard. Anyway, whatever. Watson sounds like he should be boisterous. Anyway. Hi-oh! Are you awake, Victor? An unexpected voice from an unexpected figure. Ahem! And I wasn't read that. Okay, I just fucked up everything. My eyes open wide in bewilderment. Watson, what are you doing here? You mean, what are you doing here? What on earth do you mean? Are you still dreaming? This is my house. Do not forget, you're the one who decided to stay in my house. As I'm realizing the situation, my head clears. I remember. He's running the clinic here in Midtown, Dr. John H. Watson. The Nautilus bombings caused great damage. I met this doctor, an Army veteran, when I was helping victims injured in the bombings. Since then, the two of us have gotten along as colleagues and as friends. The bromance! I ship all the fucking bromances in this. Since we both had a welcome day off, I stayed over here as we were supposed to have a long discussion regarding medicine. Oh my god, they had a slumber party, guys! This is so cute. I love it. Of course. I am sorry, Watson. They must have fallen asleep during our chat. It's quite alright. No need to worry. I followed suit right afterwards. Enough about that. It's time for breakfast. You're heading home after eating, I assume. He was like, 'cause I'm kicking you out after eating. Wow, rude. You have a man spend the night and then you kick him out after breakfast? Damn, Watson. That sounds fantastic. And yes, I am. My eyes can see the tabletop and a very proper breakfast set upon it. Eggs over easy, and a healthy portion of sausage, hash browns, grilled tomato, baked beans, perfectly seared bacon, and a few slices of toast. Jesus fucking Christ! That's a lot. It's a textbook example of a full English breakfast. Victor, you really do seem so exhausted. Be careful not to overwork yourself, man. You should remember your health. How tragic would it be if you, the doctor, fainted from exhaustion while with the patient? Well, I think I'm working a fine amount. I've not gone beyond my own limits, promise.
For now, I have my health and things with the clinic are going smoothly. It's been a fulfilling time. Truly. That's the truth. Life recently has been much more fulfilling than it ever was before. And days spent helping the sick, hearing their gratitude never gets old. Helping others through the powers of science, this is exactly the life I'd been wishing for.
So adorable.
However, despite the great moments of fulfillment, another harsh truth is that deep in my heart, I still experience a painful loneliness. It's to the extent that I have the same heartbreaking dream every night.
Oh, fulfilling. Really? What was all that sleep talk about then?
Huh?
To repeat one single name that many times. Well, I can only imagine what happened. It's not the Watson voice. I don't know. Whatever.
Now, wait 1 minute. What do you mean? I repeated a name? What name?
That must mean he's like, oh God, you heard me say Van Helsing's name. And he's like, what? I'm just kidding. Like,
I mean, sure, Spacey was in my dream, but there's more on my mind than her.
I see. So that's the name of the one you like. Spacey, is it?
Darn. Though I had realized my error, it was already too late. The best countermeasure I can do is to issue some warning glances.
Leading questions are dirty, Watson. Forgive me, Victor. I owe this to a good-for-nothing friend. I've picked up on many of his strange tricks.
He purses his lips and seems to enjoy himself, but he soon squints his eyes as well.
I thought maybe they were like rooming together, and I'm like, that's adorable, but they're not. Aw. You know, I was simply having some fun and discussing your sleep talk, but you really were working yourself into a commotion in your sleep. You seem very troubled.
I see. Well, you've seen that much by now, so... Yeah, troubled is almost right. More accurately, I'm full of regrets. I do wonder what my nocturnal self blurted out in my sleep. I partake in the coffee's fragrant aroma and take a sip. It is quite bitter. Recoiling from the sludge, I quickly but gently put the cup back down. When we parted ways, I missed an opportunity to speak openly. I still have regrets about that, even now. Why couldn't I say those things before? A new path may have opened if I had. If only I'd spoken my mind then, I might not be suffering now.
Then why not just say it?
You say it as if it were that simple. She went back to Wales, and the opportunity will not arise again anytime soon.
Yes, it will, Christmas bitch. But you could go and see her, right? He's like, I do have that ability. Watson, you're a fucking genius. He's like, well, I did work with Sherlock Holmes. I picked up some shit. Like,
Watson's words are plain and simple, but he disregards so much in asking it like this, as if to assume he could be so easily answered. This is tougher than he thinks. My only response to his simple question is dry laughter. The way you ask just isn't fair. When you frame it like that, the only fitting response I can make seems to be yes.
I suppose I did word it rather extremely, and I'm certain it's not as simple as I've made it out to be. But if you were able to at least imagine it to be this easy, perhaps that's relieving.
It is. Thank you, Watson. Chuckling as if relieved by my words, Watson pours more coffee into my cup, as the bottom of it is becoming visible. After this, we hurriedly eat our breakfast, rather cold now, and then continue our conversation about medicine from the night before, at least as time allows us to.
Okay, enough about girls. Let's talk about medicine. That would never wait. Okay, well, not if you're a girl.
Like, oh my god, okay, so let's talk about medicine. There's like medicine things. Okay, let's talk about boys. Okay. A few days pass. I've been thinking about what Watson said in my downtime between patients and research. I still couldn't find a solid answer to what I should have done, to what I should do from now on. I continued reaching for the answer I'd begun to see, yet time keeps moving forward. I came to Midtown today to buy a few things, but perhaps because my mind has been stuck on a loop, my shopping hasn't been productive. This isn't good. I have to prepare for tomorrow's examinations, and I was planning on going home early. Look at his little
outfit. Oh my god. He looks so out of place in a top hat. Can I just tell you? I just want to make sure. Is this what it looks like on the... Hold on. It is. That's his little outfit. That's his adorable little, like... It is. It's his little outfit in the card. His new little... This is his winter wear. He doesn't wear his, like, lab coat and his, like, stethoscope anymore. He wears this with the fucking scarf and the top hat. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I love a motherfucking top hat, but it seems so out of place on him. It's like top hat, and look at the rest of him. I love him, though. I do. Anyway. In the street corner of the early afternoon, and with a surprisingly light grocery bag in hand, I'm sighing to myself when I hear a familiar, rough voice behind me. I feel a tap on my shoulder. I don't know who's saying, "Oh, is the person walking there Professor Stein?" Huh, so I was right. It's been a while, Professor Stein. Oh! Yeah, I was like, who's talking to him? I'm trying to think. It's not one of our boys. It's probably going to be someone else. I totally forgot. Captain Lionheart, hello. Are you on patrol? Indeed I am. To protect the public order of London, Her Majesty's home, I mustn't be careless of my duties. Remember, he's overly dramatic, so we're going to go. We got more dramatic with him as it went, but I'm going to make him fucking dramatic as shit. Looking around, I can see a couple of guards here and there. And the captain standing before me, back straight, glances at me and gives a little nod. It's been a few months since you've opened your clinic, and quite some time since I've seen you. You look like a real doctor now, said the top hat. That's a bit of an overstatement. I'm still yet... You don't? You don't have any intentions of returning to the Royal Society or the Imperial Court, Professor Stein? I say, and I mean this, you deserve more than to work at some paltry clinic. Her Majesty has also... I've refused in the past, and my response has not changed. Captain Lionheart makes a difficult face and lets out a groan. I'm sure that he's been told by Victoria to bring me back, and perhaps he has personal reasons for doing so as well. I truly am sorry, but this is an offer I have no intentions of accepting. Until recently, I was conducting research for people in a very isolated place. I believed my research could help the world. Without thinking, without considering what might happen because of that research. Of all my labor came the poison gas that was used during the Vampire War. And also, Spacey's heart, the horologium. Yeah, but I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you, technically, so. You're like my dad, Victor. Creepy. Even that code realized, if I hadn't created Zicterium, it may have never been executed. Okay, like all of that other bad shit. He's like, okay, Spacey's life wouldn't exist, but like all this other bad shit would have happened. I mean, I hate to say it. The Zicterium. 1. A material that was processed to create deadly gas weaponry during the Vampire War and precursor to the horologium. That's why I can't do that anymore. The knowledge and skills in my hands, things possible, and things that shouldn't be, I need to start with the people. I'm not saying I'd never help the country in that capacity again. I am an alchemist after all. For now, though, my mind is set on this. I want to touch people's lives, and not from some lab. Directly, like I do in the clinic. So, this is why I've chosen my path as a doctor. This may have been the first time I explained myself to someone so firmly. Lionheart really hears me out, and that makes a rather disappointed sigh. And shortly after, he nods and puts on a cheerful face. I see. If you really have made up your mind to such a degree, it would be foolish of me to press the issue. Professor Frankenstein, I can't openly support you due to my position, but please, stay the course. I will be rooting for you, albeit quietly. Thank you, Captain. Truly. I like doing voices like Lionheart because it's just more fun to be dramatic. A dramatic reading. Exchanging a firm handshake, Lionheart turns around to resume his patrol. But right before that, he whispers to me as if he suddenly remembers. By the way, in regards to the Zicterium that you were concerned about, documents regarding Twilight were retrieved, and we've identified a location from them. What? Really? The material of deadly poison, Zicterium, and my reason for leaving the Royal Society.
Even a small amount of it could be processed into a weapon that could kill many people. I had been searching for its whereabouts for quite some time, but I didn't think I would find it this way. So, what did Queen Victoria say?
Though a material with potential, Her Majesty decided to seal it. It may pain your heart to hear that, Professor Stein, since you had been part of its research for so long.
No, not at all. I was planning to do the same had I found it. It was used as a weapon. I am sure someone would attempt to do so again. It can only bear grief and tragedy. I want a sample for Spacey, but I'd like the rest to be destroyed. As I say that, Lionheart silently nods.
Yes, no need to worry. I promise on my honor as a knight. Actually, in regards to this, Her Majesty was quite torn by what to do. She arrived at this decision in the end, however.
Well, what conversation could he and Victoria have had to arrive there? I can only imagine, but the expression Lionheart carries as he leaves seems like one of happiness. I should be going too. I see him off as he leaves, then begin to walk, continuing my shopping.
This is the perfect place to end it. Oh my god, I love this! Because these are so long. These are gonna be long. I know we spent like the first probably half of this part, like a giant chunk of this, like trying to figure out what we were gonna do and blah blah blah. But like, he hasn't even gotten to like run and tell me and do the romancy. So I'm just kind of excited that these aren't like quick little half-hour part. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to this. There's definitely not gonna be any fucking choices. You know what I mean? It's just a continuation story. So, but I don't even give a crap. I love this. It's gonna take him forever to then go to talk to and then like whatever. And I'm pretty sure this is I'm almost disappointed because in the special edition, the limited edition, which was Bouquet of Rainbows, which was the other two games, on the outside packaging they had like everybody in their wedding gear and stuff. But like, we didn't get married, so I'm wondering if we get married in this one. I'm just saying, I like it. That'd be fantastic. Oh, guys, I can't wait to continue. I actually don't think I have time to do another part tonight, which is just sad. So for me, it's like, but, you know, there's no way I'm getting this up in process. Unfortunately, I recorded this, obviously, like Valentine's Day. You guys are going to see it Saturday. That's when I'm going to process and upload. I don't have time to be able to process, do it, and upload it tonight because it's going to take at least an hour to process and everything. And then it's going to take, like, at least a fucking hour to upload. Like, and I don't have that kind of time. So, unfortunately, you'll be seeing this Saturday. I know, but 2 days behind. But still, it's only 2 days behind. Are you excited? I can't wait. Anyway, so I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.